Welcome to Today on 2. It is Wednesday, the 2nd day of January, 2013.
That is just boggles my mind, that 2013.
Seems like just 2000 a couple years ago, wasn't it?
I know. But I was thinking about it, 2013. And how many times do we have a 13? You know, we went through, well, I did, 63, 73, you know, but there was no 13. So, I don't know, it's just odd to me. I don't know why, it just seems odd. 12 was bad enough, but 13, or something about 2013 that just...
Well, that's right. Think about how few people were alive in 1913.
Yeah.
Still alive today.
Yeah, very few.
So will this be an unlucky year?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
We hope not.
We hope not.
Did you eat your black-eyed peas?
I did, and
well,
my coleslaw.
Then there you go.
Then I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm set for the year.
Let's start with the weather for today. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Make the switch to Mitch. Weather Almanac on January 2nd. The average high temperature in Cullman, Alabama is 53. The average low is 28. The record high is 79 in 1952. The record low 8 degrees in 1984. Sunset this afternoon at 4:49 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:53. There's the satellite picture. It looks like rain headed toward our way, at least going across the southeast. A little bit of snow up north. There's the southeast satellite picture. Here's our forecast for today. It'll be partly sunny today, a high near 42, about 10 degrees below normal. For tonight, cloudy, low near 28. Sunny tomorrow, warming up to 48. Friday, 43, then back into the 50s on the weekend with sunny to partly cloudy skies each day. Typical January weather, I guess.
I guess so.
Well, we didn't fall off the fiscal cliff, I guess.
I guess not. We're still here, but I don't really know exactly how they settled things.
They passed the bill last night.
Okay.
The Republicans caved in. I don't know why they had to drag it out so long since they gave up on everything, but so be it. And then, they were talking about, they're saving us these massive tax increases. Mm-hmm. So in the meantime, the city of Cullman announced the water rates were going up, the garbage rates were going up, Charter said their rates were going up. Let's see what else. Co-pays on our health insurance were going up. So I'm sure glad we didn't have a tax increase.
Right. No tax increase. Yeah, and probably if you're a Medicare recipient, your Medicare benefits, that'll go up, and your Social Security will stay the same because they're definitely not giving any kind of increase in that. So.
No.
Yeah.
So anyway, life goes on.
It does.
Well, let's see. Who's coming to see us today?
Well, Miss Ann Mullins is here today from the Better Business Bureau. She does a sort of pretty much monthly routine, and she always gives us great tips to live by and things to think about. And so we hopefully will keep some of our money, that hard-earned money that we're giving away to everybody else. But anyway, that's what we got going on.
Okay. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and comment. If you have something you'd like to share with us this morning, give us a call. You've got it right there. Don't forget, we're streaming live.
There's stuff around your house.
Channel 2 Coleman. Hey, isn't it amazing sometimes how the obvious is so obvious? The morning Coleman Times this morning. Anyone who's been anywhere near the Coleman County Courthouse knows that basically most of the brickwork's done, but there's still muddy yard in front of the thing. So the main headline is Courthouse Improvements Inch Closer to Completion, and they tell you that there's no grass or that needs to be finished. So that's news, I guess. I don't know. What you see yourself, I guess you can basically make your own deductions, but that's about it. What they haven't done yet, and it's something that I didn't do because it was going to be so expensive and disruptive, is to replace the heating and air conditioning system in the courthouse, because they've got a lot of problems with that. And it may be more difficult now with the new facade, or not facade, but the new brick that they've got around it. It was so doggone bad because you've got those old style heating units like, what do they call those things? I can't remember now, where hot water goes through, you know, and radiator, yeah. I tend to think of a radiator as goes in a car, but basically those are the things, of course, that are in some of the old automobiles, or rather old homes and such. Nonetheless, and what? And schoolhouses, that's right. And what would you, when I was a kid, and many of you, whenever you went to school, so there was always somebody responsible for going to get a bucket of coal, because you had to go get that, bring it back so that you could put it in the custodian, Mr. White, would always start the fires, I believe, at West Point and the elementary buildings and all. But you had to get the coal to keep feeding that fire, or the teacher would. And speaking of schools, the Coleman Times is announcing that West Elementary Principal, that's here in Coleman, West Elementary Principal Helen Dunn is transferring to the central office. She'll be taking over federal programs, and Lord knows there's lots of them, when it comes to schooling nowadays. And it's good, but it's also bad, because whenever the feds give you money, you're going to have to sing to their tune, as it does in so many other things. According to the Morgan County Sheriff's Office, we got a young guy from Coleman talking about 28-year-old Johnny Johnson, who walked off of a work detail. He was in jail up there. Deputies are looking for 28-year-old Johnny Johnson of Coleman and other individuals. They say that they left their work detail in Decatur this over the weekend. It must have been Friday, I suppose. And also, did you see the story about Birmingham authorities concerned about getting too boisterous when it came to celebrating the New Year? They told people they didn't want them shooting guns off, and firecrackers are enough. But they had 30 arrests or so? Incredible. And in Coleman here, or at least out in my neck of the woods, I should say, out in Ebenezer, we had a couple of neighbors. The problem is our dog, a Labrador Retriever, we went through the tornado thing because the tornado came right by our house. Now that dog is scared to death of any kind of noise. And so whenever you've got people out test firing their new rifle or shotgun or something, that noise sends the lab into panic mode. You can literally see it in their eyes. It's really strange, but anytime it thunders, of course I wouldn't want to be on the outside when it thunders. You get dogs got as much sense as I have, I guess, or something like that. Did you hear about the 21-year-old Birmingham woman, 21-year-old college student, filing a restraining order against her parents? Aubrey Ireland says her parents traveled over 600 miles to make an unannounced visit to the college campus. Now that they installed spyware on her computer, I think she's doing illegal drugs. Sometimes you can protect too much. She's on the dean's list, so they don't seem to think that, I guess, accounts for anything. In Muscle Shoals, stealing car batteries, a rash of theft of car batteries. And why is that? That is one more reason why you don't want to do meth. They make meth with car batteries. I didn't know that. Say what? Yeah, it's getting tougher to get some of these chemicals that come, or some of these drugs, ephedrine, I guess, or whatever it is, at pharmacies. So that's one of the things causing them problems. Also, a new state law goes into effect as of yesterday. Don't forget, if you've got a vehicle, you got to have liability insurance. And whenever you go to renew your car tag this year, they will check to see that you do. If you don't, then you have to show proof that you're going to, or you get fined. One of our candidates for representative came to talk with us, and instead of the fiscal cliff, he called it a physical cliff. And maybe maybe there's a lot alike. I don't know. We talked, or rather, Dennis and Jacqueline talked about what kind of laws were passed. Basically, an annual income of $20,000 to $30,000, your average tax increase is going to be about $300. If you make between $30,000 and $40,000, the increase will be about $445. If you make between $40,000 to $50,000 a year, increase is almost $600. And if you make between $50,000 to $7,500, $75,000, then the increase will be about $822. They're going to find a way to do it, aren't they? One way or the other. And why don't we have representatives and senators who come to talk to us at times like this? Yes, they're in Washington, D.C., but this is tough. These are tough times. And why don't we have them here? Why can't they come to see us without expecting to get a check? Why don't they come to see us to tell us what's going on? Don't understand that. It doesn't matter whether it's Republican or Democrat. It's still a problem. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
There's something about the moment when you first walk into that new home. It took a lot to get there, but Eva Bank made it easy to get the loan you needed. Eva Bank, as a part of the community, makes lending decisions right here where you live. Our lenders make the process quick and easy with rates you'll love. Visit your neighbors at Eva Bank today and let them help you with your new home loan, manufactured home refinance, or remodel. Eva Bank, part of the community we call home.
20 years ago, it was a different breed of men who came west. They were looking for adventure and excitement. There was plenty of adventure to go around, and lots of excitement. At first, it was the Indians who provided the adventure. And for those who lived to tell about it, there was no question about its being exciting.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to Today on 2. It's time to give away our prizes. We haven't done this for a few days.
No, because, yeah.
We have prizes to give away. Let's see what we have on this Wednesday. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. Yes, they still have apples at Steel Orchard. And the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center. There should be a big demand for that.
Oh, yeah. Everybody that works out at the gym is going to hate it because at least for a month, everybody's going to be packed in there.
I wonder if you can reduce everything you gained over the holidays in one day.
I don't think so.
Take more than the day pass?
Yeah. I think it will take
You may have to buy a membership.
I think so.
You get the first day free.
Yeah.
Do it that way. Okay, let's look at our merchant ads. We'll ask you, of course, a question about one of these ads. Who are we going to start with today? People's Tires, a brake and alignment center. Today is Wednesday. Free fluid level and battery check. Today and every Wednesday at People's Tires.
And Deb's Bookstore. She should be open today. She has used books off the half price every day, and new books are 20% off every day. Gift certificates are always available at Deb's Bookstore.
Mr. Hicks Menswear reminds you that they have top coats. Yes, there still is winter remaining. 1/3 off top coats in regular, big, and tall sizes right now at Mr. Hicks.
And at the uniform place, they have the Allegria shoe, and you can step out in style when you're wearing those. What does happy look like? Well, wear those and you'll feel like it. You'll be happy.
Tires for Less, more than just tires, great service at a good price. Come and see Greg at the guys at Tires for Less, located on Highway 31, just past 157.
And Autotech, foreign and domestic repair and services available there. They're in their new location right there on Vinemont, right there in Vinemont, beside Ridgemont Community Church. Autotech.
Tutor Doctor, make 2013 the best school year ever. Tutor Doctor offers personalized one-on-one tutoring in your home according to your convenient hours.
And the crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you to move over for those emergency vehicles. Large and small towing is available. Local and long distance, of course. Earl's Body Shop on Highway 31 North.
Gates Chance Christian Bookstore, a better way to shop for Christian entertainment. They have the MyEbo Color Tablet. This is download ebooks and audiobooks, songs, and so forth. There we go with some of our merchant ads. Our phone number 256-734-7399. What does happy look like? Or where can you find what happy looks like? That's our question for today. What does happy look like, or where can you find what happy looks like? And the first person with the correct answer receives the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center, along with the bag of assorted apples from Steel And Steel Orchard is open all winter. They keep those apples cool, and if you keep them cool or cold, they'll last a whole lot longer, stay fresh. And of course, they also sell a lot of other products like apple pie filling,
apple cider. I tried that for the first time the other day, and it really was good.
Good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I had no idea. I think I'd had some before a long time ago and didn't really like it, but that was very good.
Yep. And it's made fresh there. It's not
probably why I liked
made
it so
somewhere
much.
in California and shipped here like you get in the grocery stores.
Right.
Made fresh out there.
Right.
What does happy look like is our question for today. Hello, who's calling? Who's calling?
They decided they didn't know the answer after
We have
all.
a caller?
I don't
I guess
so.
not. Nobody there.
No.
Okay.
Hello.
Thought we had a phone call. What does happy look like? Tell us what we're talking about, or tell us the name of the store. And the first person receives the bag of apples from Steel Orchard, as well as the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center. 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. And we're trying to give away our prizes for today. No more phone calls?
No, I don't
Let's
guess
look
so.
at the rest of our merchant ads. Starting with Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years of auto body repair and towing. I think they're in their 53rd year now, or something like that.
Yeah. Baldwin Counseling Center, we're talking about Dr. Howard Rogers. Help is just a phone call away when you need it. He can help with all kinds of problems. If you're having weight loss issues, give him a call. He'll help you.
America's propane company is AmeriGas. Customer satisfaction is our primary goal, and they have new customer specials on tank sets, installation, first-year tank rent is free.
And Borden Family Pharmacy, the difference is not when you open the bottle, but it's when you open the door. You can definitely tell a difference. And of course, they are providing immunizations, including flu, pneumonia, meningitis, shingles, and whooping cough.
Renard's Gallery and Gifts, where they have an art gallery, they sell jewelry, they have clothing items, they do custom framing. That's Renard's Gallery and Gifts on 1st Avenue Southeast.
And fitness opportunities do await you at Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. Now's a great time to get started. Try a day pass if you're not sure. Full fitness center complete with weights and cardiovascular and all kinds of stuff.
High Tide Sports Grill will be open again today. Remember, happy hour is 5 until 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night's bike night, shrimp night on Friday night.
And the crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you to move over for those emergency vehicles that are coming. Of course, they're located right there on Highway 31 North. EarlsBodyShop.com is what you can visit on the web.
And Dairy Queen, chocolate candy shop is the blizzard of the month. Chocolate and candy put together.
Oh my gosh. Hansville Guns and Ammo, of course, has lower prices on guns, ammo, reloading supplies, and their January special is the Judge, but also the M&P 15.
And Night Free Insurance on 1st Avenue Southeast, providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations. That's Night Free Insurance. And those are the merchant ads we have for today. And I think we have a birthday to talk about on January 2nd.
We do. Will Graff is going to have a birthday today. So happy birthday, Will. Your name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where you have the possibility of winning an 8x10 portrait from Baker Photography and an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And coming up next, we'll talk to Ann Mullins from the Better Business Bureau.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens, dual fuel, double ovens, and they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room, the best room, your kitchen. We're devoted to it, and you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Westminster residents enjoy the benefits of a highly trained staff for personal care services, including bathing and dressing, medication management, and a state-of-the-art medical alert system. Each apartment is equipped with high-speed internet access, a flat-screen TV, full bath with grab bars and seated showers, plus kitchenettes, microwave, and refrigerator. Westminster Assisted Living. Come live with us.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Back to Today on 2. Welcome back to Ann Mullins with the Better Business Bureau. The holidays are over. The next big event is a football game coming up next week.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's all excited about that.
Yeah.
And paying dearly for the tickets to go.
I would imagine so.
I would pay not for having to go. I'd rather watch it in my living room.
Oh, me too. In the meantime, what do we need to talk about?
Well, everybody is also probably regretting all of those cookies and candies that they ate for about 4 weeks. And so now a lot of people are thinking about, I need to work out and I need to lose some of this weight. And so we just have some tips to think about if you're thinking of joining a gym somewhere, because there are a lot of different options there. And you need to really, don't just run and do that before you find out all of them just because you're depressed that you've gained 10 pounds. So one thing that you need to look at is a lot of them will offer introductory offers, and so you need to find out what that may only be for the first month. So if you sign a year's contract, you need to know what it's going to be after that first month. If it starts out at $20 this month, but it goes up to $60 next month, you need to be aware of that before you just sign on the dotted line. You need to know if it renews automatically, because a lot of them you'll sign a contract and not realize that unless you tell them at the end of that contract, I don't want to do this anymore, it's just going to automatically go back into effect. And especially if you put it on a bank draft, because it's just easier that way for them, that they can just keep it going that way, and for you if you want it that way. But if you decide that, okay, I didn't go 2 months out of this 12 that I paid for, so I just really don't need to do this, you need to let them know before that runs out that at the end of this I want to cancel, so that it doesn't come out of your checking account.
So you can tell them that up front when you sign up?
No, I think you have to do it usually about 30 days before it's going to cancel, because they have to give the bank notice to stop that draft. And if they don't, it's going to automatically come back out. You know, so you're going to be paying for another month till you can get it stopped.
In some places, unless you totally pay a year up front, that's the only way they'll do payment is a bank draft.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of places that's doing it now, because it's just, you know, it's so expensive to them to have to bill you each month and then try to collect it each month, and it's just easier to get it that way, and then you don't have to worry about it, and they don't either, and it's just on. And, you know, you need to read your contract, and if you're thinking you can get out of it just real easy, they're not easy to get out of, because it is a legal contract. So if you sign for 12 months and you're of legal age when you signed it and everything is right, then you can't just decide, well, guess what, I hadn't gone but 2 times in 3 months, so I don't want to pay this anymore. You've signed a contract. You're going to have to pay it whether you go or not. So you need to understand that up front, and you need to read your contract to make sure that's what you want to do. And, you know, if you're not sure you'll go a whole year, check with if they have like a 6-month contract, you know, or a month-to-month, whatever. And yes, it's going to be more expensive, but if you're only going to go 2 months out of a year, it's really not, you know, because you're wasting your money if you don't go. And there's so many people that are so gung-ho January the 1st, and by March it's like, I really don't want to go, you know, anymore. But guess what? You've signed up, so, you know, you're going to pay it whether you go or not.
If people want to get out of a contract, is there a penalty you pay, or do you just have to fulfill?
You just have to fulfill most of them.
All right.
You know, unless they have a clause in there that says, you know, if you pay X amount of dollars, you can get out. But I've never seen one that said that, so I don't know. I think you just pretty much, you're in it for a year, so, you know, you usually have to pay it. And you need to know, like, if I move, is there some way I can get out? Because some of these, I don't know that any of ours around here locally have, but like in some of the larger cities, they'll have another one maybe in a different city. So if you're moving to a city that has one that's a chain of this one, you still can't get out of it because they have a place available for you. So you just kind of need to ask that question, if I was to move, can I get out of this so I don't have to pay? Because sometimes you get transferred or whatever. And I laughed when I read this. It says, what happens if you go out of business? Well, if they go out of business, guess what? You don't have a place to go, and you probably still pay. You can stop your draft, probably, but, you know, there ain't a lot you can do if they go out of business, especially if you paid it up front. Now, if you're paying monthly, you can stop your draft, but if you paid it up front, most of these places that go out of business, it's just sad. So you need to kind of deal with the one you're pretty sure is going to still be there. You need to know what your fitness goals are when you're choosing a place, and make sure that they have available what you need, you know, and to work into your fitness goals. And is it convenient? Is it located conveniently? Because if it's 20 miles away, you'd be a lot harder to make yourself go than if it was closer, you know. So just kind of, you know, think about that. And can you really afford it every month? You know, like I said, we're so desperate and we really want to lose a few pounds, and it's great. I mean, I'm a firm believer in working out, so it's good for you whether it's about weight or just for your health. But you still have got to be able to afford it before you can, you know, don't overextend. Try to get something that fits within your budget that you could still, you know, be healthy. And don't feel pressured to join. You know, if you go through one that's just really, really nice, but yet you realize I can't afford this, don't let somebody, and you know, most of them, especially around here, like, they're not going to do that to you anyway. They want to know that it's going to work for you and that you could afford it. But do get everything in writing, because like I said, you need to know about, is it going to automatically continue? If you move, you need to know what's in writing that you're signed, and then get it in writing. Is it $25 a month, or is it $85 a month? You know, for 12 months. You need to just get all of that in writing and know that up front.
It's kind of like what you've been saying for a long time. When you sign a contract, read it.
Read it. You know, and none of us really want to.
No, we don't.
And I'm the world's worst, but you really do, because if you sign it, you know, it is a legal document,
right.
You know, and it's really hard to get out of them.
Good advice. Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Today on 2 right after this.
In the nation, we can't make every annoying thing disappear, but we can eliminate deductibles. Nationwide insurance members who add Vanishing Deductible get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Join the nation where deductibles go.
Nationwide is on your side. This is my life. My future's looking bright. Make your choices on my terms and my time. I'm in a Wallace state of mind. I've got goals and I'm aiming high. Wallace has choices that'll fit me just right. I'm in a Wallace state of mind. I'm in a Wallace state of mind.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. AARP driving safety class for seniors is going to be taking place soon, Wednesday, January the 9th and Thursday on the 10th from 8:30 to 11:30. This is a 2-day seminar. It's $12 for AARP members and $14 for non. Those who complete this course often find they are eligible for insurance reduction. Give Martha Burchell a call to register at 256-727-7450. The 4th annual Frosty 5K will be held at the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center on Saturday, January the 12th, beginning at 8 a.m. You can register at the Wellness Center or Civic Center. Call 256-734-9157 for more information. The Miss Senior Coleman Pageant will be held at 2 p.m. Saturday, January the 21st at the Betty Leith Haynes Theater, Wallace State College. Come out and cheer for your favorite contestant. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
And the weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The forecast for today, it'll be partly sunny, a high of 42, cloudy tonight, low near 28, sunny again tomorrow, warming up to 48 degrees. And who do we have coming to see us tomorrow on Today on 2?
Mr. Wade Harbison is going to be back and, of course, talking to us about what's happening over at the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Will he be trying to talk us into the Frosty 5K and the plunge?
I hope not. I hope not, because that's not my thing.
We'll start the interview with that.
Yes, maybe so.
That's our program for today. Thank you for watching Today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.